So hello there everyone and welcome, it is Niran here, and today it is time for yet another FIFA 17 career mode experiment. Today we are going to be testing what one player can do to a low rated team. We're going to be putting Lionel Messi into Grimsby Town, the second worst team I think in the English league system, and we're going to be seeing whether a one-man team really can be guided to glory at the hands of Lionel Messi. We're going to be transferring the Argentinian into the Grimsby Town side. The rest of the Grimsby Town side will stay exactly the same, and we're going to chart their progress and see what Lionel Messi can do. You know, I'm expecting him, especially in the League 2 season, to, you know, get a lot of goals, get a lot of assists or whatever. We'll have to wait and see as to what the team can do overall. As per usual, if you want to see any other experiments in terms of other people's channels and, you know, people who do similar content to this, links will be in the description and annotations will be on the screen for you to check them out when this video is done. But I urge you to check this one out nevertheless, because you never know, we might get some surprises. I don't really know what's going to happen here, because obviously Lionel Messi is completely above the quality of League 2. Well, obviously, he's 93 rated, he's going to do well, but is he going to be able to change the fortunes of the entire team on his own? I've seen a lot of people do experiments with 3 good players signing for a lower rated team, but what can one player do on his own? If you go on to enjoy the video, then make sure to slap a like on it and subscribe if you're new to the channel. But let's get into this experiment then. So we're going to be simming a couple of seasons for this experiment. I don't really know how long we're going to be going for. It depends how well the team does, really, as to how long this experiment lasts. But you can see that we're simming to the end now of Season 1 in the background. And I don't know what's going to happen here, because the rating of the team hasn't really changed that much, which doesn't fill me with much confidence. The star rating of the side hasn't changed all that much. I think it's now a 1.5 star team or a 2-star team now, so certainly if, you know, even if Grimsby get out of League 2 here, the chances of the team progressing much further is pretty low. But again, in real life, we'd certainly expect Lionel Messi to absolutely hit League 2 by storm to an unfathomable degree. So let's see if, you know, maybe he'll top the top scorers charts, but we'll see what happens when we get to the end of Season 1. So we have arrived at the end of Season 1 for this experiment, and as you can see in the background, Grimsby Town have finished in 22nd position in League 2. They've not even come close to improving or going up or whatever. I mean, you'd probably expect Grimsby to finish 23rd in the league, generally speaking. The addition of Lionel Messi has not changed anything, certainly in this first season, which doesn't hold too much promise for going forward. This is genuinely, actually hugely surprising. I was really expecting there to be some sort of difference here, but in terms of the first season, it might be a one-off, but in terms of the first season, there's been nothing whatsoever. Looking at Lionel Messi overall, he has decreased in a few attributes, but he is still 93 rated, so it's not like he's decreased massively, and that's the reason why Grimsby haven't seen much of an effect. He is still the same rating as he was at the start of the season. Now we're going to look at the top 25 in terms of the goals list, and he's not even in the top 15, he's not even in the top 25 at all, is Lionel Messi. This is quite astonishing, because you know, obviously the rest of the team is going to be pretty poor, but he's still going to be able to make things happen on his own, and he's not even featured in the top 25 list of the top scorers or the assist list. He hasn't even made it into the top 25 in League 2 in the top scorers or assists. Nothing has changed. Lionel Messi has had little to no impact whatsoever on Grimsby's fortunes. We're going to sim into Season 2 and we're going to take a look again at the stats and see what goes down at the end of Season number 2. But for now, this experiment is failing massively, or, you know, well, we're getting results at least, but the results are that nothing has really changed. We'll see what happens at the end of Season 2 then. I actually genuinely don't believe this. I don't know if anyone has ever tried this before with one player, but I haven't seen the results before. Hence this is somewhat of a surprise to me, but I genuinely don't believe this. We're at the end of Season 2, and Grimsby are worse than they were in Season 1. 23rd in League 2. That is literally where you would expect them to finish anyway, even without Lionel Messi being in the team, and nothing at all has changed whatsoever in terms of the Sims. This is quite incredible. I genuinely expected Grimsby to get promoted from League 1, and they're not even getting anywhere near even improving within League 2, not even becoming a mid-table side, from the usual relegation sort of backmarkers that they usually are. You know what? This has been a shambles, okay? To be quite honest with you, this has been a shambolic result of an experiment. We've done 2 seasons with Grimsby Town, with Lionel Messi in the side, and nothing's happened. Literally nothing has changed. Nothing whatsoever has changed. Let's slap some footage into this. Let's actually see what it is like to play, to play with Lionel Messi in League 2. We're the lowest scoring team in the entire league, and we've got Lionel Messi in the side. You know, as I was saying, you know, earlier, probably, it's just like, I get that it's based on rating and stuff, but you'd still get Lionel Messi scoring lots of goals on his own in League 2. Even if the rest of the team is below average in the league, he'd still score a lot of goals, surely. Well, we're going forward here. Grimsby, it's in towards Messi. Well, he scored already. Okay, well, it's been 4 minutes, and we've already seen somewhat of a decent bit of play. Lionel Messi has taken literally 4 minutes to prove the experiment wrong. Okay, I mean, it's a relatively simple finish, in fairness. He's just slotted it into the bottom corner, just passed it in. You know, I expected before this experiment for this, you know, to really change things, but having played, you know, I can understand why maybe it hasn't, as Messi goes for another shot, because this Grimsby Town team is utterly horrendous. I mean, let's not get away from the facts here. This team is absolutely atrocious when you play with them, but I still feel like in real life you get more of a response. I can understand why on this game we've had no response, because the team's shocking. Here's Lionel again. Off on a run, he's gone past one defender, he's cutting in, he's gone past another, trying to do a bit more skill into the box. He's sort of gone away from goal though. Yeah, that was sort of my fault really. I tried to be a little bit too intricate, should have just gone for the shot earlier. He might be a legend in the game playing in League 2, but he can't get away from a yellow card. Got a little breakaway here of Grimsby, but Lionel Messi isn't really making himself very available in fairness, which is not ideal, and we lose the ball, which it's all well and good, Lionel being the best player in the world, but he was not even remotely getting involved in the action there. I don't know whether there's some sort of programming on this game to avoid one-man teams even, but I don't see Lionel Messi making the movement and getting involved. Like, I'm physically forcing him to get on the ball and then run with it. He's not making himself available very much. Oh, stolen the ball there. Oh, hello, what? Okay, I'm sorry, I'm sure you were expecting a lot more, really, out of this experiment in terms of, you know, the change of some kind. So was I. I was expecting, to be honest, I was expecting Grimsby Town to get into at least League 1 and then see what happened there. But the sim has yielded nothing, and in all honesty, the game hasn't yielded. I mean, yeah, okay, all right, yeah, he scored a goal, but it wasn't a very good goal, you know. And we've played 90 minutes, and apart from that goal, at no point did he actually really look like he was going to score. I suppose it's still a valid experiment because we've got results, and the results are that nothing's changed. But it's just, yeah, it's a bit disappointing, really. I hope you guys have still got some enjoyment out of this video. I mean, I suppose part of the enjoyment for people watching is they want to know what actually happens, and they found this is what happens. Nothing is what happens. Once again, you can check out other people who make experiment videos down in the comment section. As I said earlier, I know people like SamGSY have done videos where they've transferred really good players into lower league teams. Haven't seen anyone do it with just one player, though. That's what I was thinking when I made this. If someone has made that, then please alert me to in the comment section in a nice way. Don't just be like, oh my god, you're evidently copying off someone, because I'm not. I just haven't seen the video. So let me know if there is someone who's done that, and I'll put an annotation on the screen at the start of the video so you can have a check of that video too if anyone's done something similar to this, but I just haven't seen it. If you have enjoyed, make sure to smash a like on the video, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and comment about enjoying the video if you enjoyed it that much. It has been a pleasure though ranting at you guys today. Have a great day, enjoy yourselves, and goodbye.
Yo, biddy bang, biddy boo. Man can't fuck with a lot of them crew. Put 1, 2, 9 holes in the queue. Wanna ride on me, you better change that route. I'm a lyrical animal straight out of the zoo. Big mic man, big like Big Zoo. 15 going OT on my own, done it all alone. I never been a bring true. KYE the hardest YG, my G, better know he kicks like Kung Fu. Try me, you must